Welcome back once again to howtocookgreatfood.com. On the menu today we're going to make an Ethiopian dish of potatoes and spinach, or Gomen DINICH. Very simple, it's vegan, there's a lot of vegan food within Ethiopian culture. Once again I'm going to try with my very limited Amharic, which is the national language of Ethiopia, to point out some names of the ingredients. Let's go take a look at what we need. I've got some lovely fresh spinach here, which I'm about to give it a nice wash in some cold water, and then I'm going to chop it up. Okay, so there we go, there's our spinach, beautifully cleaned and chopped. Now, you can use collard greens for this, which is a bit more robust, or in Ethiopia they have something called kosta, which is a bit like a Swiss chard, I think. It's a bit more like a Swiss chard kosta. But that's it, so that's prepared. We're not going to use all that, because there's quite a lot there. We'll probably use about half of it. Let's look at the other stuff. So these are the other ingredients that we're going to be using, really simple amounts of ingredients here. So we've got some potatoes. There's like 3 potatoes there. Like I said, we're not going to use all of that spinach, probably half. The potatoes, what I've done, peeled them, washed them, and cut them into kind of big fat French fry size type things. I've got 1 large red onion, 1 tablespoon of garlic, and some fresh chili that's been cut down the middle. We're going to start this off with some oil, and we're going to add some salt. That's it, super easy but delicious. Okay, so I've got a pan here and I've got some olive oil in there. You can use a different oil if you want. Now I'm going to start off by dropping in our potatoes, or DINICH. In they go. Now some people I've seen often start this with the onions and garlic, but what I find is that the onions and garlic will burn, and I want to get a bit of colour on these first before we add our onions and garlic. So I'm going to go for about 4 minutes just to help them on their way. So that's just about 4 minutes. These are obviously still really hard, but I've got a little bit of a head start. We're now going to drop in to our potato or DINICH, our onion. Like I said, I'm using a red, 1 large red onion, or shinkut. The word for onion is shinkut. And again, I'm going to go for about another 3 to 4 minutes, and we're going to be moving this fairly often. Okay, so we've got our potatoes and onions, or DINICH, and shinkut coming along really nicely. I'm now going to add some salt into the mix. And we're going to add our garlic, which in Amharic is called white onion, or NECH shinkut. And again, it's going to be about 3 minutes now. Keep it moving all the time. Okay, looking fantastic. We're now going to add some water, some cold water. It's going to really help our potatoes cook down now. We'll cook this for about another 4 to 5 minutes. Most of the water will evaporate. The word for water in Amharic is wuha. And we've added cold water, so that would be kazkaza wuha, which means cold water. I see in about 4 minutes, most of that water will sort of steam off. That's looking super. Right, we're going to grab some of our spinach. Like I said, I'm going to use about half of this. The ratio to spinach to potato is entirely up to you, really. You can go more potato, more spinach, your choice. And like I say, spinach, known to me as Gomen, but there's also kosta, which are, you can use a different type, like a collard greens, or the kostas are more, like I say, a Swiss chard. Bit more robust than this. This is quite a light spinach, so your choice really. So because this is the light spinach, I'm going to cook this for about 5 or 6 minutes. If you're using collard greens or something a bit more hefty, you might want to go a bit longer. Keep it stirring. We're going to get a bit more moisture now from the green leaves that you're using. So there we go, that's a nice mix of the two vegetables, the gomen and the dinich, or the spinach and the potatoes. Now this is a little bit wet still for me. I've got a lot of moisture from my spinach, so I'm going to lower the heat down just to above a simmer. I'm going to let that go for about another 4 minutes. I mean, you can have it just like this if you want. I just like it a little bit drier. Okay, so that's done for me. Those potatoes are nice and tender now. Off goes the heat. Check that for salt. You might want to add some more salt. We're now going to add some fresh chilli in there. Those split down the middle chilies. Going to give them a mix in and we're done. So a really simple dish of potatoes and spinach with onions, garlic, salt and those chilies. The word for chili, by the way, is karia. That's it. Hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll see you soon. Lots of love and amasaganalo.